We're making tacos. I'm gonna start slicing the toppings. In my nose. I'm having my tacos because I was really craving them, and I told myself that I was going to make them, so I'm gonna make them. Also, I just sliced one of these fingers, not even with a knife, just peeling garlic. So I'm wearing a glove because of that. Do you like onions on your tacos? I never asked you.
As long as they're raw.
I need a bigger kitchen. Subscribe so I can get a bigger kitchen. I have found that finding good tacos in Miami is not as accessible. There are very little Mexicans here. So the Mexicans that are making tacos, like good tacos, I mean, there are places here that make tacos, but they're not Mexican, and you can tell that they're not Mexican. One of the first taco places that I went to here, it wasn't really a taco place, it was more like a Mexican restaurant.
It's a Cuban making tacos.
Yeah, and no one was Mexican there.
Nope.
And the tacos had tomatoes in them. And the meat was like really tough. So they were not good. Yeah, I quickly discovered that the people that do know how to make tacos either live far away from where we live or are charging an arm and a leg for good tacos. Again, because most people are not making good tacos.
The closest Mexican place that we got that actually has good Mexican food is like 40 minutes away, which is not the end of the world, but it's definitely not convenient. And we value convenience.
There's like this one place that we found that has really good tacos and like really good tortas, but it is a bit of ways away, and that's not always convenient. But it is a lot of work the way that I like them. So I don't do them very often because of that, because I've tried to do it like the easy way, the way that a lot of people are okay with doing it, where they just buy the tortillas, like they get store-bought tortillas, nomás las calientan, or they put them in like oil. They cook them in oil a little bit and then just cook the meat, and that's how they make tacos at home. In my house, my mom, like, store-bought tortillas were only for emergencies. If she was like cooking and making tacos, we weren't gonna use store-bought tortillas. She was gonna make them. So now when I make them at home, it's like the only way that I'll make them. I made them once with store-bought tortillas and I hated them. The tortillas would like break apart. It wouldn't hold all the meat, and yeah, I'm not dealing with that. So
Y'all were bougie.
bougie.
Yeah, when it came to y'all tacos. I mean, not bougie,
We
because
weren't bougie.
it's
We
not
were
like it costed
authentic.
more money. Yeah, just more effort.
But see, I don't think people realize until they move away, until they leave home, how much work most Mexican dishes are, if you want it to be good too. Surprisingly, Justin likes radish, so.
It's just a spicy carrot.
It is. When Justin started having like, you know, real tacos, like tacos that most of us that are Mexican are making at home,
Tacos that a Mexican wouldn't shoo away.
he learned that he really does like radish and like raw onion. So that's exciting, you know. He can have tacos. No cilantro because he has that weird gene that makes it taste like soap. That's not even ARFID related, that's just...
But I really had no chance. Like, on top of the ARFID, I also got like this genetic thing where I can't taste cilantro.
Oh, I made my salsa. Show them my salsa.
What's this salsa?
Right there.
It's foggy.
Oh yeah, because it's warm.
We about to do a salsa unboxing.
So ahí está el rábano, la cebolla. Falta el cilantro, but I'm gonna put that separate because...
Oh my god, is your YouTube channel not going to be in English but Spanglish?
Yes, duh.
Heck yeah.
I just exploded a bunch of cilantro all over the floor, look.
No, now it's going to taste like soap.
Can you pick it up with a napkin?
Yeah.
My Spanish has suffered so much since I moved here. There is a lot of Spanglish here, but at least with like people my age, a lot of people my age here are not very versatile in their Spanish. So we always end up switching to English. And then like my in-laws, they speak Spanish, but like my father-in-law, he was raised here basically. So no, yeah, he was raised here. So
Yeah, he moved when he was 10 months.
like he speaks Spanish, but when he's just talking to us, he speaks English. Yeah, I can't even say that I can like practice with my in-laws the way that I would practice with my parents.
Because they be speaking both. I think also with my mom, there's just a lot of things that she learned in English, because she did come here when she was still pretty young. So like pop culture stuff, American things, she will talk about them in English because that was how she first perceived them.
Yeah. But yeah, so that means that I'm not finding myself in situations where I have to carry out a conversation in Spanish very often.
That's the Mexican flag right there.
The Mexican what?
Red, white, and green.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess. I used to be able to just have a conversation without thinking about it too much. Like it didn't stress me out that much. But sometimes I'm talking to my parents on the phone or on FaceTime, and I am trying to make it a personal goal that I only speak to them in Spanish, and me trabo. Every few sentences I'm like, wait, how do you say that again? How should I start that sentence to finish it? And yeah, I'm suffering. For a while, Justin and I were trying to speak at least we would try to speak Spanish 1 hour out of the day. Shoot, that is the Mexican flag.
Told you.
But speaking of Mexico, mi familia en México siempre me anda preguntando que cuando me voy a llevar a Justin por allá. Y nunca, just kidding.
Never.
Es broma.
Ever seen y'all.
Es broma, es broma. Sí me lo quiero llevar, pero no sé. A mí me malacostumbraron que nos íbamos cada año o cada 2 años. Y cuando íbamos por mucho tiempo. No nos quedábamos solo unos días o una semana. Creo que lo mínimo que nos quedamos por allá fueron 2 semanas. Pero yo he ido como por 2 meses. 2 veces fui como un mes entero. Y no sé, cuando vayamos nosotros dos, porque mi papi ya me está diciendo que me quiere llevar a los dos. Y si vamos, tendría que ser menos de 1 semana. Y no sé si podríamos ir a Guerrero y a Veracruz por el trabajo de él.
Ya no.
So, yeah.
A mí me van a burlar
Which
de mí.
sucks. It sucks. Like, me pongo a pensar en tener que ir solo 1 semana o menos de 1 semana y ya me pongo triste porque no estoy acostumbrada a eso. Cuando vamos, siempre vamos por mucho tiempo. It feels like it's not worth it to make such a long trip.
A mí me van a burlar de mí.
Yeah, no. Mis tías se van a burlar de ti. Mis primos también.
I just can't, can I
Yeah, you can answer. Do you like my Band-Aid?
have some more?
Yes. Okay, in that case, let's put this. Actually, I need to put this in the fridge because I don't have space here.
Can I have some more?
Hurry up. I have so much brain fog, like it's really, really bad. My brain is not working right now. So I'm sorry. I actually had a plan of like things I wanted to talk about while we did this, and I don't remember.
I think I infected you with my ADD.
I had a day, girl. I had a day. I haven't stopped. Okay. I need a pan. So la carne, ya le puse limón y jugo de naranja. So it's been sitting in that. Yeah, and I'm gonna season it with everything else. So I'm gonna use comino, garlic powder, salt, duh. Oh my god, what's going on?
Oh.
She knows it was her.
It's just my sunglass case.
So red chili, actually, nah, yeah, whatever. Paprika, why not? MSG, why not?
Heck yeah.
I don't measure anything. Do I look like I measure anything?
No, but you look good right now.
Shut up. No one ever measures anything when you cook Mexican food. If you try to ask your mom, she's just gonna say, agarras un poquito de aquí, y un poquito de eso, y un poquito del otro. Like, they don't actually give you any measurements, so. Oh my god.
Smells good, baby.
Chill out. Chili powder. I'm not gonna do too much because we're feeding a Cuban. This is also why tacos are like the best option for introducing other people to Mexican food because if you're Mexican and you haven't interacted with lots of other kind of Latinos, it might surprise you to find out that not everybody eats spicy food. Not everybody is eating the way we eat.
That's surprising to you?
Yes, it actually surprised me when I was little. I mean, I found out when I was little, but it's not like I just found out. But yeah, it is surprising. It was surprising because that's all we know. Like a lot of Mexicans will even say, "Si no me pica, no me sabe," and that's me a lot of times as well. Since being with a Cuban Colombian man and being in Miami with a bunch of other kinds of Latinos from a bunch of different countries, you quickly realize that we're kind of in the minority of spice level tolerance. Like I've met people here who can't, it's not just older people, like people our age that
Can't even eat Indian food.
like heavily seasoned food is not something they can tolerate. So ni se diga de lo que pica. Esta carne la piqué yo because my grocery store no tenía la carne picada, so I had to chop it up myself. But it's fine, you know. It's actually less expensive. Can you reach?
I keep my tortilla supplies
Next to the
there.
sake cups.
Ay, ten cuidado.
There's a bunch of things on it.
Since I don't make tortillas that often, I just put them up there.
I'm not fixing that right now.
Look at my tortillero.
It's so pretty.
It's from Mexico. My mom brought it from. Actually, I think I was there when she bought this. Anyways, she gave it to me. She bought it over there and she gave it to me.
Are those cutouts from plastic bags?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yes, and
Nothing.
that's how we do it. Do you have a problem with that?
That's how you do it in Mexico?
I've seen people use like Ziploc bags. I've seen them use
Yeah,
like.
your tia Memi does Ziplocs.
Yeah, I need a bowl. Yes.
Pulparindo.
I'm just using regular, maseca. There's a yellow bag, I believe. And my mom mixes them. She does half the yellow one, half the white one. Making the masa. Again, I never measure. I just go by the consistency. If you're gonna think less of me because I'm not using my hands to flip tortillas, I want you to know that I don't care.
You're so good at that, baby.
Thank you.
Why don't you flip me around like that?
I do have a proper comal. It's cast iron, but because of the AC unit being here and how hot it is here, like outside, when we change the temperature, like lower it or raise it or whatever, the entire kitchen gets a bunch of condensation. So now I have a rusting comal and I have to use this. I go back and forth between using something and just using my hand. Who made the rules? Who said that just because you get a little help from a butter knife or
Classism, that's who.
that makes you less Mexican? Like, chill out. Like, at least I'm making tortillas. How many of y'all are actually making tortillas at home?
Mm-hmm. Go off.
Shut up. See, I did that. Proof.
Good job, baby. That's why I married you.
Don't say that to me.
Because you're not afraid to touch hot things.
Okay.
Sometimes I just like watching you work in silence.
Are you telling me that I should stop talking?
No.
Are you saying women should never talk?
I didn't say that just now.
Oh my god. I promise y'all I did not marry un machista. Puff up, please. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that's what you're aiming for, not that. She's playing with something. Make sure it's a toy.
What the heck is that?
What is she playing with?
So I think it's a hairball.
Ew.
This is you.
Salmonella juice. E. coli juice. Should I do it like they do it in las taquerias? They
Oh, see?
They just grab it like that.
Para que saque el jugo.
That's not enough meat though.
I guess there's a skill to it.
Yeah, there is a skill to it.
Oh my god.
God, I can't wait to have tacos in Mexico again.
I can't wait to have these.
A lot of people will like put their tortillas in like the grease of the meat and all that. I'm lazy. Let me know if you want more onion.
Así, ya.
Yeah.
Oh, rábano, sí, para échale.
Yo le pongo de todo.
Échale todo.
A mí como me los sirven, así me los como. Ugh, ugh, I hate having wet food on my fingers.
Banda, am I autistic?
I don't know. The jury's still out.
This is the angle on which I get to talk to you.
Oh my god. It's nice and chunky. I like it chunky. I don't know.
big. I like them chunky.
Y sí me salió un poquito picosa, but that's okay. That's how I like it.
Son con los chiles del huerto de mi tía.
So everybody say thank you, tía Memi.
Thank you, tía Mimi.
And tío Abel. Thank you, tía y tío. For you. That's for me.
And that's it. Okay, bye.
So this past month started off with another fun little get together. Yeah, there were a lot of people there. Some were playing cards, some were playing dominoes. It's not a Cuban party if there's not a domino table around. But yeah, this was a busy night for Justin specifically. After playing with the band, we made drinks for everybody, some cocktails that everyone enjoyed. And you know what? Honestly, as an introvert, this is perfect for me to keep busy during a party. Yeah, that's my dream. I got to try the new Whopper. I was really excited because I was seeing it everywhere, and yeah, it lived up to the hype. It was really good. We also had pho. Justin loves pho. It's one of the few soups that his ARFID will allow him to tolerate. So yeah, it's our go-to when we're sick, but that weekend we were just craving it really bad, so we went and had some. Mine was chicken. Honestly, it's my favorite. It's really yummy, very comforting, very good. I tried a new recipe this month for honey garlic chicken and I really liked it. And here's a clip of Ramona being cute, but don't let her cuteness fool you, because this month she also fell from the headboard onto my face and it really hurt. So yeah. Oh, we went to the Renaissance Fair and that was fun. Got to see a lot of cool things. It was scorching. It was so hot, but I still had a lot of fun. I had a turkey leg that I was really excited for. Yeah, something about me, y'all. If they're selling turkey legs, I'ma have one.
How was it, baby?
This was another thing that I was excited about. I had a loaded potato, and that was good. Yeah, we had a fun time. We got to hang out with some friends. We got to see some jousting, which is always fun in person. The actors were the same as last year, and that was cool. It's fun getting to see people have fun at work, you know? I also had my very first cachapa, which is Venezuelan and Colombian, I believe. I also drew this. I'm still getting the hang of alcohol markers, but yeah, this is what I came up with in a few hours. And oh my gosh, we had a date. We had a fun little date at the zoo. I hadn't been to the zoo here yet, so yeah, I was really excited. Y'all, this was a nice zoo. Like, this is a nice zoo. We saw tigers, a rhino butt. Yeah, that was cool. Whatever this thing is. That's real life Stitch right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he's kind of cute.
You want one, baby?
Yeah, y'all. It's too hot out here right
Uh-huh.
now.
Alright.
Sorry. Come back.
Find
next
Mr. Ice
week.
Age.
Saw a tree kangaroo, I believe it's what it's called. This warthog. I'm showing you all my favorite ones.
Míralo. Es su pluma.
This tamarin monkey had the sweetest little face. I wanted to take him home. He was so cute. Oh my god. This was the most active I've ever seen a snake in any, like, enclosure. It was freaking me out a little bit. Yeah, I've never seen a snake move this much while it's being watched by humans. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. We also saw this anaconda. I don't remember the specific kind of anaconda. We saw like a big anaconda, the kind that you think of when you hear anaconda, and that was too scary for me to hold a camera to. Oh, this was another scary one for me personally. Just Google giant river otter teeth. You cannot tell me that's not the scariest thing you've ever seen. And listen, I'm an animal person, like I'm forcing you to look at all these animals, but this one, it felt like facing a fear of mine. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna be okay if we skipped it, but I'm glad we didn't, because it was one of the enclosures that I liked the most. Exhibit, I don't know what you would call it. Yeah, this guy just gets to swim around all day and play mermaids, and I had fun watching him. So yeah, we got to see some giraffes, and we really wanted to feed them, but this wasn't an early start that we had at the zoo this day. We kind of got there a little later in the day, so by the time we got there, the line was closed, but we still had fun watching other people feed them. If anything, it just gives us a reason to come back again, this time have an earlier start, and yeah, get to feed them finally. Here's King Julian, or like 5 of them, for your viewing pleasure. Yeah, chill little guys. Had fun watching them. They look so funny. Oh yeah, we also got to see a hippopotamus.
Mira, mi amor, ¿qué es?
Es un hipopótamo.
Un hipopótamo. Look at his ears.
And this is what I always most look forward to when I go to any zoo. I love elephants. It's just everything about them. They're one of my favorite animals. They're so intelligent, incredibly compassionate as well, just the way that they comfort each other, protect each other. I love them so much. I think they are one of the most beautiful creatures God has blessed us with. And yeah, I couldn't help but tear up. I always cry for some reason when I see them. I just stood there in awe, and it breaks my heart how sometimes it feels like they're safer in captivity because of poaching and everything. Yeah, they had just had their red mud clay baths, so that's why they look red. I thought they looked so cool, you know, it just reminded me of Tarzan. But yeah, that was really fun. This entire day was really fun. I really enjoyed the Miami Zoo. It's probably the nicest zoo I've been to, and not that I've been to plenty of zoos, but like the one in Asheville in North Carolina, I thought we had a nice zoo, but this definitely took the cake, you know? Like, it's huge. It's really, really big. The exhibits are really nice. It felt like a theme park sometimes. They have a lot of fun activities for the entire family. They had like a little water park section for kids. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Oh my gosh, their aviary section, so cool. You get to walk around with a bunch of different species of birds, and that was really fun. We almost skipped it because it was about to close, but we snuck in there at the very last second, and yeah, we got to see a bunch of cool birds. Yeah, it was really nice. I really liked it. I can't wait to go back. And this was my dinner from one of the last weekends of the month. It was my first time at Italy, and I was there with my in-laws, and we didn't have dessert then, but we bought dessert and we had it a few days later. Their tiramisu, it was so good. I could eat buckets of this. And we ended off the month hanging out with some friends. We played some games, had some Chinese food, I took dessert, and I'm gonna show you how I made it now.
Hi. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I make my 3-ingredient cheesecake that I always bring to people's houses when I offer to bring dessert, but I don't want to buy anything at the store because it might actually be more inconvenient to have to go to the store and find something than just like making it myself. But this is still convenient enough to make last minute. Yeah. This is the easiest cheesecake you'll ever make. It's super easy. Also, do not judge my hair. Don't judge my hair. Okay, it's not done drying. Okay, the last thing I made in this was spicy. I already washed it, but I'm gonna put it to, you know, spin with like water and soap because you don't want your cheesecake to taste like salsa, you know. These are the only things you need. You need eggs, cream cheese, a can of sweetened condensed milk, a can of cherries, and a graham cracker pie crust. And that's it. That's all. Don't mind my dirty apron, but okay. So it's always 2 eggs, if I remember correctly. This was actually a recipe that my mom learned from a friend of hers, and we started making it at home, and it became like the dessert that we would take to people's houses because, yeah, it's very easy to make. And then the cream cheese I always cut up so that the blender won't freak out on me when it's blending everything together. Like that. Now I'm gonna put in the sweetened condensed milk, la lechera, which is not lechera this time. I don't scrape all of it out, to be honest, because I don't know, in my mind I'm like, the less it has of this ingredient, the better. I don't prefer it very sweet, but this is also for the consistency of the cheesecake. It's not just for sweetener, so like you have to put all of it, but I don't scrape it out. Again, I'm preheating my oven, but I like to put the pie crust. I like to place it already on a baking sheet before I even pour it in, so that I don't have to do that afterwards, you know, because that would just make it spill everywhere while I'm transitioning it. But that's it. That's how easy it is. It's very, very easy, but it's also really yummy, so it's a win-win, you know? Just because it didn't take that much effort, and just because you didn't milk the cow, just because you didn't raise the chickens that laid the eggs, doesn't mean it's not homemade. Anyways, I'm just gonna pour it in. Can you even see? Hold on. It's harder when it's just me here. Can you see that? Hold on. Let me lower you. And it's always just enough to fill up. Is it 9 inch? 9 inch? I think it's, what is it? 9 inch? It's always enough just to fill up the standard pie crust. Yeah. That's in the oven now. I'm realizing that I think I've eyeballed it every single time I've made this, so I've never kept track of how much it takes, but I'll let you know. What you're really looking for though is for it to be like hard or set on the outside, but for it to still, like, when you shake the pan, it still jiggles like on the jiggles on the inside. In the middle, it should still have, it should jiggle in the middle. Shut up. As long as it's jiggling in the middle, you're good. But it should not be jiggling anywhere else. Only in the middle, not on the outside, because then you have raw cheesecake, which has happened to me before. So just look for that. We're going to a friend's house later. We're gonna hang out with some friends. Dessert came up, and this was the first thing that came to mind because, yeah, it's really easy. And we're gonna go almost like right after Justin gets home from work, so going to the store is just gonna be a hassle. Might as well just, you know, make that. Later I'll update you on how it came out, and we'll put the cherry topping on the top, stupida, and then cover it with this. Once I made it for some friends, and instead of cherries, they wanted like raspberries. I think it was like raspberries. I forgot what it was that we got, but personally, I thought it was nasty. It tasted like corn. I don't know why, but like with the cheesecake, it tasted like corn. I don't know how else to explain it, but it tasted vegetal and I didn't like it. I don't like cherries, but these are tart. You know, they're not gonna taste like cherry flavored candy. They're tart. They're good. If you hate cherries, I guess try something else as a topping, or you can put no topping. I've had it that way too, where I just eat the cheesecake, no topping, and it's still good. So, sorry, hiccup. Okay, again, talk later. It's done. I took it out and it already started setting, so it's not even jiggling in the middle anymore for me to show you what that's supposed to look like, but this is basically what you want it to look like. I'm gonna let it cool down, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and yeah, I'll show you the rest later. Okay. Bye. We have to leave. My husband's very punctual, so I have to do this really quickly. Okay.
Dang, blame it on me.
Gonna put the... I'm not gonna use the whole can. Duh. This country cherry.
Country?
These country cherry. Ah, shoot.
These ain't no city slicker cherries.
Have you ever opened a can before, Leslie?
I believe in you.
A ver si no me corto. And I just put it in the center. It cracked a little bit. I'm gonna hide those cracks. Like I said, if you don't like cherries, figure out something else.
Yeah, I put raisins in there or something. Loser.
Loser. That's how I like it.
This is David Lynch's favorite kind of pie.
I don't cover all of it. I just do like a good circle in the center, I think. How's it look?
Good.
It looks a little bit unfinished, but you don't want it all over the place. I feel like that's too much. Like the cherry to cheesecake ratio kind of gets thrown off if you put more than that. Because like some people don't want that much. So we're gonna cover it. Oh wait, let me wipe this off. Tiene condensation. Fit check. Fit check.
What on wide angle.
I call this look, I don't want to look like a bum, but I'm also on my period.
Huh.
So, okay, bye. This will probably be the end of the vlog, so bye. Say bye, baby.
Bye.
I think my body just did a screenshot. I needed that.
Take another one, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy for you.
Okay.
I wish I could eat that. That's delicious.